Hey YouTube. Alright, today I want to talk about Apple. It's such a hot stock, everybody loves it. How can you not love it? It's gone up so much. It's gone up like a rocket. And everyone was always so worried about when Steve Jobs passed away, if the stock was going to tank because it doesn't have the leadership it needs. Obviously, uh, that's not the case. The company is more than fine. They are sitting on top of a pile of cash that they are now going to give away, or that they are now giving away as dividend. It's trading around $630 as of the close on Thursday. And so basically, if you're hesitant about Apple, you shouldn't be. Apple is an excellent company. It is a dominating company. It is the only company in the game of downloading music. Every time anybody purchases a device by Apple, or any computer device, now that I think about it in general, they are automatically locked in to the iTunes service, which is a pure profit money-making machine that only really requires server space. It's all just digital money pouring right into the company. With that being said, the stock is, trading at its high. So that always makes investors a little bit nervous because any company that's riding really high, there's always that concern that, oh, it's gone up too much and needs a pullback. I don't think that's going to happen with Apple right now. I think the concern that the company wasn't going to be a leader in the market ever since Steve Jobs passed away is now past. It's clear that the company is going to continue to be the lead technology stock in terms of selling software and computers. And there's nothing on the horizon that's saying that that's going to be changing. So why wouldn't the stock go up? There's no real threats to it right now that I can see. And those are the stocks that I like being in. I don't like being in the stocks that are, on the losing end of a business battle and people say, oh, well, let's buy this stock because, yeah, they're not doing, let's buy RIM right now because, yeah, they're not doing well now, but maybe they'll turn around and get better. Well, I don't want to buy Research in Motion right now. Their business sucks. Nobody's buying Blackberries. Everybody's buying iPhones and iPads. So why the hell would I buy Research in Motion on the off chance that they're going to come out with something better? Just looking at it from a big picture perspective, it makes no sense to me. It makes sense to other investors, doesn't make any sense to me to trade that way. And especially if you're putting real money on the line, it's stupid. Nobody puts real money on the line that's going to affect them into gambles like that. They want to go with, I like to go with anyway, things that are pretty much, a sure thing, or at least I think are a sure thing. And you can make that case with Apple. It is a dominating company. In fact, it dominates its space so much that it's almost comical. Nobody else buys music off of any other website or service except iTunes. Everything else, the music is pirated or stolen. So how they've been able to figure that out is your guess is as good as mine, but they've figured it out, and they're gonna continue winning there. So it's a winning stock, it's a winning company, very stable source of revenue, sitting on top of a pile of cash that they're finally going to give back to investors. I wouldn't be nervous about the price being high. The price is high because it's such an awesome company. That's why the price is high. Sometimes stock prices, they're high, but I raise an eyebrow because they're saying, well, this price is really high, but it's high based on the belief that they're going to make money. It's got a high PE ratio. This is not the case with Apple. If anything, uh, the opposite is true. It has every reason to go higher. I like it. It's a tricky trade, very volatile. I don't like trading it. I like buying Apple and not looking at it for a while. But you know, if you want to try and trade it, go for it. I do that every once in a while. I've actually lost money on Apple before. That really bothered me, just because I just wasn't patient enough. Uh, but there's absolutely no reason not to like this company. Um, so in terms of trading it, you know, go ahead, but definitely be patient. And if you want to buy it for the long haul, I'm totally in favor of doing that too. And I might even do that before their earnings announcement. I think it's on April 18th. Not a bad thing to do. I never like really playing earnings announcements, but with Apple or Google or any large company, especially in this environment, you know, I'm not really too worried about things like that. Anyway, that's it. So I like Apple. Um, Most investors do. It's not really a news flash for anybody. So it's not really a matter of how much it's gonna go down. It's really a matter of how long it's going to take for it to continue to trend higher. So very comfortable with Apple. That's it. Just advice, just what I think. You know, do what you want with your money. Really don't care. All right. Time's up, I guess. Have a good one.